Bathing soap. Welcome back. In our previous sessions, we have learned that soaps can be prepared by two methods. Do you remember what the two methods are? Yes, they are the cold process and hot process. In this session, we are going to learn how to prepare bathing soap through the cold process. Hope you would be interested to know about it. At the end of this session, you will know what is a cold process. What are the materials required to prepare bathing soap? What are the ingredients required to prepare bathing soap? What are the steps you need to take to prepare bathing soap? Cold process is a simple method of soap making that does not require an external heat source. Now, let's see what are the materials and ingredients needed to prepare bathing soap. Step 1. Gather all the materials needed for the job. The materials needed for making bathing soap are 1 plastic bucket of at least 10-liter capacity, 1 plastic mug of 1-liter capacity, 1 small mug of 500 milliliters capacity, a stirrer, weighing machine, molds, packing paper, packing covers, a piece of cloth, a long slab of marble, chart paper, a small bowl, medium sized bowls, and scissors. Step 2. Gather all the ingredients needed for the job. The ingredients needed for making 25 bathing soaps of 85 grams each are caustic soda 200 grams, water half liter, coconut oil 1200 grams, stone powder 200 grams, hardener 25 grams, color 1 gram, perfume 25 grams. Do not forget to take the safety equipments for personal protection like gloves, mask, and apron. Now we are going to see the step-by-step process of making bathing soap via the cold process method. It takes 9 to 10 days to get the final product, though the actual making of the soap takes only a few hours. Let's learn how to prepare caustic soda solution first. The caustic soda solution is prepared 4 to 5 hours prior to the actual making of the soap or the previous day that you intend to make the soap. This is because caustic soda heats up when added to water and it needs to cool down completely before it can be added to the soap compound. Now let's see the actual preparation of caustic soda solution. Take a plastic mug of 1 liter capacity. It is always advisable to use plastic buckets and mugs for soap making. Now place this mug on the weighing machine and tare it. Once the weighing machine display screen shows 0.000, then take a mug of 500 milliliter capacity and measure out half liter of water and pour it into the mug placed in the weighing machine. Then measure out 200 grams of caustic soda into it. The weighing machine display screen will show 700, which is half liter of water plus 200 grams of caustic soda. A tip to remember: always use caustic soda in the right proportion to avoid the soap causing dryness and burns. As the caustic soda dissolves in water, the solution will heat up. Stir the solution till all the caustic soda dissolves in water. Then leave aside the solution to cool down for 4 or 5 hours. always add caustic soda to water, never the other way round. Never add water to caustic soda. It is dangerous. With some brand of caustic soda, there are chances that it may explode. Always use caustic soda in the right proportion to avoid the soap causing dryness and burns. Now you know how to prepare caustic soda solution. Let's see the preparation of soap compound. First of all, we need to weigh all the necessary ingredients. Take a bowl for holding coconut oil and place it on the weighing machine and tare it. When the display screen of the weighing machine shows 0.000, then break open the coconut oil packet and pour the required amount of coconut oil into the bowl. Here, we require 1200 grams of coconut oil. So keep pouring till the display screen shows 1200. This is the way of measuring out ingredients. The next to measure out is 200 grams of stone powder. We already have a packet of 200 grams of stone powder. So, place the packet in the weighing machine to ensure that the packet of stone powder does weigh 200 grams. The next to measure is 1 gram of color. We already have a packet with measured out 1 gram of color, so we need not measure it again. But if we were to buy color in bulk, then we would have to measure out the required quantity of color. For weighing color, just follow the same procedure that you did for weighing out coconut oil previously. The next ingredient is 25 grams of hardener. Like color, this is also measured and stored in a bottle. The last ingredient is 25 grams of perfume. This is also measured out, so we need not measure it again. But if we were to buy perfume in bulk, then we would have to measure out the required quantity of perfume. For weighing perfume, just follow the same procedure that you did for weighing out coconut oil previously. Now you have weighed all the ingredients. The next step before you start making the soap compound is to prepare and arrange the soap molds. To prepare the soap molds, all you have to do is to apply oil on the inside surface and the bottom of the molds and then arrange the soap molds on a smooth surface like tile or a long slab of marble. Always take oil from the already measured out 1200 grams of oil. This will ensure that there is no extra oil in the soap. Let's see the step-by-step process of making bathing soap cakes. The caustic soda solution would have cooled down by now, so we are ready to prepare the soap compound. First of all, take 200 grams of stone powder in a plastic bucket. Then, take a little coconut oil from the one that you have measured out and add this to the bucket which contains stone powder and mix the two properly. Now take 1 gram of color in the small bowl and add a little coconut oil to it and dissolve the color. Pour the color solution into the stone powder solution in the bucket. Do not add color to the entire solution at first, but instead add it first to a little coconut oil and dissolve it completely and then add this color solution to the soap solution. By this practice, the color mixes well with the entire soap solution and does not remain in patches. Pour the rest of the coconut oil that you have measured out into this bucket and thoroughly mix all the ingredients together. Always use coconut oil in the right proportion. If you use excess coconut oil, and it does not have the corresponding amount of caustic soda to react with, the excess coconut oil will not transform into soap but instead will remain as oil, and when the solution is poured in molds, the excess coconut oil will flow out. When flowing out, it will take along with it some color and perfume. Now is the time to add the caustic soda solution into the bucket that contains the other ingredients. Gradually, pour the caustic soda into the ingredients in the bucket. Mix it well for some time. Finally, add the hardener. Stir all the ingredients together for 45 minutes. As you stir for 45 minutes, one way of finding out if the soap is forming is to take some soap compound in the spoon or stirrer and drop it back into the bucket. As the soap starts to form, the drops falling from the stirrer will get thicker and will fall slowly. If you would like to enrich your soap, you may also add ingredients or Ayurvedic herbs like tulsi or basil extract, turmeric paste or powder, etc. This should be added before the solution reaches the semi solid state and also before the perfume is added. If it is a powder that you are adding, then dissolve it first in coconut oil and then add to the main compound so that it mixes with the rest of the ingredients well. After stirring for 45 minutes, the solution would reach a semi solid state. At this moment, add the perfume to the semi solid solution and stir well. Always add perfume when the solution reaches the semi solid state. At the semi solid state, the saponification reaction has already started, by which both the coconut oil and caustic soda lose their basic nature and have transformed into a semi solid soap. Thus, the perfume will mix well with the soap and the fragrance will last longer in the final product, that is the soap. But instead, if you add perfume at an earlier stage, the caustic soda, which is a very powerful chemical, will neutralize the perfume and it will lose its fragrance. There are two milestones by which we can know that the soap solution is ready to be poured into the molds. 1. The coconut oil poured in the solution will lose its original smell and instead will exude slight glycerine smell. 2. In the beginning, as you stir, the stirrer will feel light, but as it solidifies, the stirrer will become heavy. That itself is an indication that the solution is transforming into soap. You should know the ideal time for pouring the solution into the molds. It should not be too solid, else, one would also have trouble pouring it into the molds. So, when the solution is in the semi solid state, one should pour it into the molds without delay. Only then would you be able to give the soap a proper finish too. Leave it aside for 24 hours to harden. Next day, the soaps would have hardened. So remove the molds from the hardened soap and arrange them on a clean sheet of paper. Though the soaps have hardened and look fine, they are not yet ready to be packed. Remember, we have added half liter of water to make this soap. This water content still exists in the soap. So these soaps need to be out on the shelf for a week to dry before they can be packed in wrappers. After removing from the molds, the soaps should have a shelf life of a week before packing, Only then will it harden, else, when using, the soap will melt easily. After a week, the soaps are dry and have lost all their moisture. Now they can be wrapped. They are first wrapped in butter paper and then they are put into soap covers or wrappers. Now let's review the 11 easy steps of soap making. Prepare caustic soda solution 4 to 5 hours before you make the soap or the previous day that you intend to make the soap. Take a little coconut oil and add this to the bucket which contains 200 grams of stone powder and mix the two properly. Take 1 gram of color in a small bowl and add a little coconut oil to it and dissolve the color. Pour the color solution into the stone powder solution in the bucket. Pour the rest of the coconut oil that you have measured out into this bucket and thoroughly mix all the ingredients together. Pour the cooled caustic soda solution into the ingredients in the bucket and mix it well for some time. Add the hardener and stir all the ingredients together for 45 minutes. Add the perfume to the semi solid solution and stir well. Pour this semi solid solution into the molds and leave till it hardens the next day. The next day, remove the molds from the hardened soap and arrange them on a clean sheet of paper. After a week, pack the soaps when the soaps are dry and have lost all their moisture. Now you have learnt what is a cold process, what are the materials and ingredients used to prepare bathing soap, and how to prepare bathing soap systematically via the cold process method. Great! We have successfully made bathing soaps. Hope you have enjoyed the session as much as we have enjoyed sharing it with you. Thank you.